A spectacular side as we up and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fultz. Fournier finds Fultz. Now here's Gordon outside Fournier. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant looking around. The shot, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got the opening basket of the game for the Grizzlies.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. From deep three-point range, the Magic getting another chance here. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Morant against Fultz. And hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Fultz. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Grizzlies with the rebound. Winslow with it. Yes, that goes in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Passes it to Gordon. And here's Fultz. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he recovers it. And they're able to recover. Now here's Fournier. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here's Morant for 3. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gordon finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Gordon following the score by Memphis. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Isaac. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And Isaac has proven to be more than capable with his mid-range jump shot. He keeps it up high in the air so the defense doesn't really have a chance to disrupt his rhythm.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. And he hits it to tie the game up.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. And yes, it's good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Fultz against Morant. Outside Fournier. That's tipped. It's Fournier on the wing. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Good work there as it goes. Vucevic has got his 2nd basket of the night. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Morant against Fultz. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Fournier gets a wide open look. A miss that time, would have put him up. And here's Morant. And the dunk by Jackson. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustin, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Anderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ross passes to Gordon. Back to Ross. There's the dish to Gordon. That one goes in.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Anderson. Jones against Augustine. Jones drives in. Sweet little floater.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Magic shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now the pass to Bamba. Kicks to Augustine. Pass to Ross. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Ross has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Jones up top, and by Augustine. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. The Magic trail by 5. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Ross. Clock at 4. Passes to Carter Williams. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Back to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Bamba finds Gordon. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Moves back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
For the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Fournier subbed in for James Ennis. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Jones. No good from Ross. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Morant. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Fournier passes to Carter Williams. Back to Fournier. Over Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 7. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now Morant. 12 points for him. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Isaac with some nice D.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Morant. It's good. 14 points for Ja Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ross passes to Fournier. From past the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Morant. Clark. And Clark is right there. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 14. And that'll do.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Winslow. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Clark against Gordon. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And they double up Gordon to the middle. Looking for Fournier and gets it there. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. Here's Isaac. He kicks it to Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Morant against Fultz. It's Morant with the drive. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Evan Fournier. Here's Augustine, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And slam dunk by Vucevic. 90 seconds now into the second half. Morant outside. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Ennis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Fultz against Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Orlando making some changes. Ross is checked in for Ennis, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. Memphis also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark, and Brooks subbed in for Josh Jackson. Ross against Winslow. Grizzlies with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And it's Morant missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Carter-Williams. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. The shot's good from Fournier.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Ross against Brooks. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 3 assists tonight.
Those are the plays where you see the strength of Valanciunas. The contact didn't bother him at all.
Bob Bennett. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
To the left wing. Anderson dishes to Valanciunas. It's tipped. Fournier against Winslow. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. Right side, Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic, and Gordon drops them both. Memphis leading by 7. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Brooks from outside, and no good. Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fournier for 3. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
15 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And he gets the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Brooks finds Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 24.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Pass to Isaac. Feeds it to Gordon. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And there's the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Morant left side. Bucket is good.
An offensive juggernaut. Really, Morant is capable of getting it done from just about anywhere.
Pass to Isaac. Back to Fournier. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. From down in the low post, it goes.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Morant outside. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Brooks covering. Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
The Magic trail by 8. Fultz with the ball. Dishes it to Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. And the first one at the line is good.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Valanciunas, and Allen subbed in for Dillon Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Pass to Bamba. Gordon kicks to Fournier. Augustine against Morant. And that one is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Clark with it. He's against Gordon. Allen outside. Memphis moving that ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9 for the Magic. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Fournier. Winslow's checked in for Memphis. Augustine passes to Bamba. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Shot clock at 6. Ross for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Grizzlies.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. He dishes it to Allen. And Bamba pulls it down. And it's the Magic with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Ross for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now, here's Bamba. 3-pointer. Misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. Inside, here's Drummond. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Fast break, here we go. Moving it up. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Osman. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Clock at 6. Love against Jackson. Fades back.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Outside, Sexton. To the middle, here's Love. That one wide left. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing it.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move was fire.
Sexton against Brooks. Sexton's shot is good.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Morant passes to Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Memphis shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Sexton for 3. Here's Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Sexton. Thompson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
The 3 from Morant. Nance gets the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Nance. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Brooks. Banked in off the glass.
And this guy's a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Here's Sexton. Good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Morant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers trailing, and here's the fast break. Porter leading the way, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Now Morant. He's got 8, and finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
The kick out to Porter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Cavaliers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant outside. The putback clanks, the putback jam. It's a tie game in Memphis. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Osman. The second chance effort out to Nance. Goes up from the top of the key. The Grizzlies pull it in.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Valanciunas. Can't cash in from close range.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, defense tries to stop Morant's drive, but his nimbleness ensures he still gets to a good shot.
And the first one drops.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
Love the pass to Drummond. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That's his first foul. Sexton, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Drummond finds Love. Back to Drummond. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Now, it took Drummond years of practice to improve his free throw shooting, and his hard work paid off little by little as his free throw percentage began creeping up. It's still a work in progress, though, but it's getting there.
Jackson passes to Melton. Sexton against Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Brooks comes in for Melton. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Out to the wing. Osman kicks to Sexton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 6.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
To the paint. Here's Morant. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Here's Sexton. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside, it's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Outside, Sexton. To the left side wing. Love the pass to Sexton. Shoots over Morant. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Nance, he's checked in for Cleveland. Valanciunas passes to Brooks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Sexton on the wing. And he converts the layup. 10 points for him.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Switch.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. There's the 3. But they recover it. Back to Morant. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Justice Winslow out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. This one for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garland, no good.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
And Anderson slams it in.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Here's Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
Good on the triple. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you want to run.
Sexton on the wing, guarded by Morant. And he comes up with the deuce.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Morant, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, this is just being a good team. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
For 3, Love. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is up and in. Sexton's got 12 in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Morant outside. .153 left in the third. That one good for 2. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
And it's time for an injury report. Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaren Jackson. DA, what do you have?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands. You hope to see him back on the court soon. The D making that layup looked very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Here's Jang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Memphis leading by 15. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Jones, Jang, and Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And Thompson sends it back. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Garland leading the charge. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. And the basket by Jones.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Garland with the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies riding a 15-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the small forward position. Now here's Morant. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Pass to Nance. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clark for three. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's an 18-point game. Porter looking it over. Windler. And the three off target.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Memphis leading by 18. The three from Morant. Offensive rebound out to Brooks. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Cleveland moving the ball around. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
The exceptional athleticism of Drummond on full display tonight. Just an unreal athlete.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that one's good. Morant.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Sexton for three. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Out to Brooks. Morant looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The open look here for Sexton. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Clark outside. There's the triple. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, you just got to respect the leaping ability of Drummond, leaving the floor effortlessly, throwing it through the hoop.
Morant outside. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. He's off on that one. Sexton for three. Garland the pass to Sexton. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morant. No good again that time. The Cavaliers trail by 11. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Winslow subbed in for Brooks. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Osman comes in for Porter. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Now here's Morant for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 37.
Excellent at shooting while in rhythm. Morant has a great feel for when to take these types of shots.
Garland, the pass to Love. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish.
No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. .11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Morant for three. Here's Valanciunas. Out to Morant from past the arc. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing. And
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Live coverage of the NBA here on a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Sexton against Vucevic.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Fultz finds Isaac. Basket good.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Love against Gordon. Fires from 18. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
For 3, Fournier. And it's Osman with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. The open look here for Sexton. Offensive rebound.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
Now here's Fultz. He dishes it to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Orlando getting another chance here. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. It's another look. Isaac outside. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Isaac's got 5 now.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Here's Love. Gets an open look and hits. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Here's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And, you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll, where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Osman, the pass to Garland. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Magic leading by 4. Augustine with it over Sexton. Augustine, no luck. Ross against Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a lethal slasher. Sexton does a great job of finding angles to the basket. Has that great burst to get to the rim.
Augustine against Sexton. Here's Vucevic. He kicks it to Augustine. Porter against Ross. The 19-foot shot. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Sexton against Augustine. Vucevic with the block. Pass to Augustine. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Kept alive. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's the dish to Ross. That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Down low. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
46 seconds left in the first. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Looking for Fournier, gets it there. The shot from 20 feet away. And no good that time. And Cleveland the other way now.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Garland, he's checked in for Sexton. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Bamba dishes to Ennis. Back to Bamba. Over Nance. The Magic again can't hit. Stolen by Bamba. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic up 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bamba's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando. Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Cleveland shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, Garland. And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Carter Williams finds Bamba. The pass to Ennis. Back to Bamba. Now Ennis. 6 to shoot. And the call, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know, when he's got room to lift off, he's going to power home these alley-oops. Jonathan Isaac. You got to keep an eye on him, folks.
And that one's good. Drummond.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. Fires from the line. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Carter Williams finds Isaac. Back to Carter Williams. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And it's sent back by Isaac. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Basket counts. Bamba's got 4 this quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Orlando.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Carter Williams. Now Fultz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's Fournier on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Elbow shot is on the way. Fournier's shot is off.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Isaac up top, defended by Drummond. Isaac passes to Bamba. Gordon inside. Isaac kicks to Gordon. For three, Fournier. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Fires the three. The shot by Sexton, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Gordon finds Fultz. Isaac left side. Back to Bamba. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
To the middle. And it's Drummond missing. And so it's Orlando. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by... And that should...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Fournier's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Sexton. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes to Fultz. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Fultz kicks to Isaac. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half. He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Fournier. Out to the right wing. Shoots from 14. They get it back. Tries yet again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, you look at Gordon. He is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ennis, he's checked in for Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Love the pass to Thompson. Back to Love. From the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 12. For 3, Ross. He can't get that one. Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Augustine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Snatched away. Right side, Porter. Here's Nance. Gets a very good look and converts. Nance has got it back down to single digits for Cleveland.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Here's Ross. Kicks it to Gordon. Augustine looking around. Connects on the 9-footer.
And I like how crafty Augustine gets in the pick and roll. Outstanding at reading what's available and taking advantage of the defense's mistakes.
DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for James Ennis.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And here is Carter-Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Dishes it to Ross. He kicks it to Gordon. Nance gets the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And Porter, here we go. The layup missed.
And that's letting the defense off the hook. No excuse for blowing that layup.
Carter-Williams dishes to Gordon. Back to Carter-Williams. To the inside. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Windler. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Carter-Williams. Makes it off the glass. Carter-Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Carter-Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
He gets it in there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here is Augustine. T right on him. Pass to Carter-Williams. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
No good from Ross. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so, Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Isaac. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Well, Cleveland shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Sexton for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Good to see Sexton knock it down from deep. A shot he needs to add to his arsenal.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. He feeds it to Vucevic. For 3, Ross. They get it back, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Now here's Ross. Defense right on him. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Vucevic. Shot clock at 2. Ross for 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Sexton, and it's sent back by Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Now the pass to Ross. He dishes it to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Gordon's checked in. Sexton against Fournier. Looking to get back on track here. Fultz kicks to Isaac. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Here's Drummond. And no good, trying to use the glass. Magic leading by 11. Right side Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. And stolen by Drummond. Inside. Garland with the bucket.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
To the paint. Isaac outside. The 3. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. A wide open look for Love. No good from outside. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Orlando's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Fultz finds Isaac. Takes the 3. Vucevic against Drummond. For 3, Fournier.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter. .106 left in the 4th quarter. Fournier passes to Fultz. Right at the free throw line. Count the basket.
Really like to see Fournier go with the mid-range jump shot. This guy's a high percentage shooter, particularly from that spot on the floor.
Here's Sexton. Good on the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered closely. Pass to Isaac. Gordon with it. And it's good. 2 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And the feeling is with Fultz, tremendous potential. Could be one of those game-changing type point guards who scores and passes with ease.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And that's a foul called on Ante Zizic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's Windler. It's blocked. And Bell kicks to Zizic. Tries again over Aminu. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he gets them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they... The mighty Mississippi River carving its path. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Fultz. There's the pass to Isaac. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Isaac's got the first points of the night for the Magic. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Count that one.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now here's Isaac. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Gordon, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Jackson dishes to Morant. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Here's Fournier, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Fultz against Morant. Isaac kicks to Fultz. With some arc. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. The shot misses. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
And here's Morant. 6 points for him. And a missed layup. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Here's Isaac, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Jones the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. It's stolen by Vucevic. Augustine finds Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Anderson against Gordon. Anderson's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Fournier in the corner. The rebound by Anderson. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Jones against Augustine. Pass to Ross. Outside Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Ross.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Orlando making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Stolen by Winslow. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Brooks. It's Morant with the drive. Jackson misses. And now Bamba pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, how about the ability of Mo Bamba to sprint the floor? Nicely done to get out in transition.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Magic. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Justice Winslow out there with Morant. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Ennis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Orlando.
How about the touch and the under control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
The 3 from Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Isaac's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Both free throws good from Morant.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Up top, Carter Williams, guarded by Morant. Isaac against Jackson. Isaac passes to Bamba. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Morant with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Magic. Pass to Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Mo Bamba showing you the ability to pass the basketball. Pretty look.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Morant surveying the D. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
That shot wide open. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Morant outside to the middle. No good from Valanciunas. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Morant against Carter Williams. Isaac passes to Bamba. He kicks to Ross. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Morant. It's a 3-point game. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. And a switcher also for Orlando. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Carter Williams. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Melton's checked in. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Evan Fournier's checked in for James Ennis. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ross.
I'll tell you, DJ Augustine, he will not disappoint if you give him the mid-range. Nicely done.
Jones drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Vucevic, the shape. Whistle blows, bucket is... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Winslow's checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant with it. He's got 17. And finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They were never able to get the lead above 4. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And it's Morant missing. Orlando leading by 3. Outside Gordon. Dishes to Fultz. Isaac outside. Here's Gordon. The Grizzlies pull it in, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him, and Memphis making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Morant against Fultz, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Second team foul.
That's good from Morant. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Out to Brooks. For the lead. And again, Memphis no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. The lead is 2. Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Fournier for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. The Grizzlies have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fultz finds Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Morant. 25 points in the game. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Augustine. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Augustine's got his 2nd basket of the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now Morant. But they get it back. For the 3. Can't hit that one.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
For 3, Fournier. They get the rebound, and Vucevic kicks to Ross. Orlando moving the ball around. Vucevic with the bucket.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ross passes to Augustine. Back to Ross. Passes it to Vucevic. Now Fournier, covered by Winslow, and it's in there. Fournier's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant passes to Clark. Back to Morant. Memphis the rebound. Jackson finds Clark. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 27 points.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Back to Fournier. Augustine looking around. The dish to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from deep. Augustine, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Augustine passes to Fournier to the inside. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine for 3. Fournier, that shot, no good. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic lead by 5. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got John Morant. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Josh Jackson, and it's Melton in at the 2. Here's Morant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot from deep, and it's Morant missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Right side Fournier kicks to Fultz. From beyond the arc, it's Clark with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Melton. Inside, Isaac with the steal. Gordon with it. Guarded now by Jackson. From outside the arc. Fultz dishes to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Ken Burch is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fultz kicks to Burch. Vucevic to the pass to Fournier. He dishes it to Fultz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Jackson finds Jones. To tie it up. Pass to Jackson. It's good. This game is all even. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jackson. Justice Winslow comes in for Josh Jackson. Brooks checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's John Morant in for Jones.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Ross is checked in for the Magic. And Vucevic, no good on that one. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 2-point game. It's Morant in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Stolen by Winslow. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Morant outside. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Now, here's Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Fultz against Morant. Stolen by Winslow. Top of the key, Morant to take the lead. He lays it in. Morant's got 38 points.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Birch kicks to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And finished off by Morant.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Markelle Fultz under duress. Big-time shot.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Morant. Laces one from 3.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Fultz. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You gotta be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. The 3 from Morant. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got 46 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the... Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, Asman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Love. And it's Drummond missing. Morant with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Now Garland. Pass to Sexton. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant looking around. The shot off that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Back to Love. Charity stripe shot. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And the Grizzlies with possession. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the pass to Winslow. Morant outside. Jackson against Love. Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's Garland picks one up.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he makes both free throws. And so here's Cleveland. Still without a basket in the game. Morant against Sexton. The dish to Drummond. No good there. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's Morant. He has 6. He feeds it to Jackson. And the basket is good.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Now here's Garland. Passes to Love. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Love. Trying to get something going. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Kevin Love in a good rhythm there from the mid-range. Makes the job of the defense a lot harder when he's knocking that down.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
Now here's Drummond. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis leading by 8. Now here's Morant for 3. Nance with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Porter. Another shot. Pass to Windler. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Up and in on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson's so good at setting the screen, recognizing space, and great timing on the roll that time.
Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by Nance.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Garland the pass to Nance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There Larry Nance Jr. has the ability to get around the floor and do some things in all those areas. So good job this time on the cut.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Memphis leading by 6. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Porter passes to Garland. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Jones finds Clark. Back to Jones. Here's Melton. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So it's the Grizzlies now. 6-point lead. And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
The Cavaliers. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving and that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. Ja Morant, he's out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And Garland has it in the corner. Cleveland moving it around. And Nance kicks to Garland. Here's Thompson. And he can't bank that one in. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
There's the steal. Pass to Melton. He dishes it to Jackson. Melton passes to Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Nance. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson kicks to Clark. Jackson passes to Clark. Over Thompson. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Jackson with it. Garland picks him up. Jackson passes to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Windler with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morant left side. And that one's good by Clark. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside Porter, the pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Morant against Sexton. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Here's Valanciunas, and they pick up 2. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Sexton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton bullying a bit there in that possession.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. And that one good. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Tipped away. Passes it to Sexton. Morant with the steal. Jackson kicks to Morant. Fires from deep. But they recover it. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Up again, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first basket.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Count that bucket. Sexton's got 8 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here's Morant. That one misses. He got it up. The shot missing. Ja Morant has been.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points. And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Asman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Melton's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Melton. And stolen by Love. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Valanciunas. Melton passes to Valanciunas. Feeds it to Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Rob. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Here's Nance. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, you got to do better than that on Larry Nance Jr. Outstanding at keeping his balance, even after getting hit.
Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, with Tristan's motor and that kind of reach, great job on finishing off the alley-oop.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Nance. Lets it go from the wing. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Here's Brooks. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Windler. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Porter passes to Windler. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Here's Porter trying to get open as Thompson. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. A nice shot by Winslow.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 17. Garland, no good. Grizzlies have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Porter with the steal. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Here's Clark. And Thompson sends it back. It's stolen. Clark, the pass to Brooks. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And there's Porter on the assist by Thompson.
Thompson doing a good job looking for his teammates, using his size to see over the defense.
Winslow with it. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. 1 second left. And so it's Memphis, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Morant with it. Now guarded by Porter.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. Now Jackson. Anderson outside. There's the pass to Melton. Memphis moving that ball around. The 3 from Morant. That shot off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Sexton's shot is good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Morant for 3. Valanciunas, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The open look here for Sexton. Off target from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. 3-pointer. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And it's Melton with the rebound. Morant finds Valanciunas. Morant with it. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Morant drives in, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 23.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's Drummond. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Morant with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. Then for the Grizzlies, Winslow's checked in for Anderson, and Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And that one's good, Morant.
And the confidence Morant has in himself is special. Knows he can knock those shots down in bunches.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And here's Morant.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Jones sends it back. Here's Jackson. Morant outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for John Morant.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
The 3. Memphis the rebound, and Valanciunas kicks to Morant. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Dellavedova.
Nice job of affecting the shot there by Valanciunas, using those long arms to just frustrate the shooter.
That free throw good from Dellavedova. And he makes the first but misses the second. Now here's Winslow, defended by Dellavedova. Now here's Morant for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Pass to Vucevic. 16 feet away. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range, but I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
And here's Cleveland. Feeds to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. And there it is for him.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fournier in the corner. Drops in the tray.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Love has it in the corner. Over to the left wing. Garland dishes to Love. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Fultz. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Garland with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Vucevic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Cavaliers leading. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Fournier. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Down low, Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And so here's Orlando following the score by Cleveland. Augustine, that's good.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Here's Sexton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Augustine. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. Carter Williams kicks to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Over Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. .35 seconds left to play in the first. Carter Williams against Sexton. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. It's a 5-point game. Carter Williams finds Bamba. Back to Carter Williams. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Carter Williams. 2 points. That one goes.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
They've got Vucevic. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Carter Williams in at the point. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Sexton. After the Magic pick up 2.
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
Now Carter Williams. Ross on the wing. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Ross.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Windler, the pass to Nance. Missed inside. The Magic trail by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Fulton for Carter Williams. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good. That would have tied it. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Gordon. Back to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Here's Garland. Bamba with the block. And he gets it back. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. And Cleveland also making a change. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Augustine looking around. Fournier in the corner. Launches a 3. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman, defended by Gordon. And that one's good by Porter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Isaac outside. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. A floater. Gordon inside. Working on Drummond. Just 4 to shoot. Isaac passes to Gordon. Good D by Drummond.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Osman. Nice D from Fournier.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Augustine finds Gordon. Isaac outside. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Now here's Garland. Tries again and stolen by Fournier. Fultz against Porter. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Isaac stays with him. And the Magic lead by 1.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Love can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Fournier for 3. Isaac. And Isaac stays with it. And it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And stolen by Drummond. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They did give up a couple baskets. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center. Fournier for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Fournier's got 8 points.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Sexton kicks to Love. Rebound by the Magic. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Magic leading by 4. Fultz looking around. Dishes it to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Vucevic the pass to Isaac. Vucevic down low. Defended by Drummond. Here's Gordon. Drummond with the block.
A high motor, keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Love kicks to Garland. Pass to Thompson. Garland with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Ross in for Isaac. Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And the Magic can hold on to the ball.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
And here is Ross following Colin Sexton's 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter Williams is checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Porter's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Sexton.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Gordon comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's James Ennison for Fournier. Carter Williams dishes to Ennis. Carter Williams against Sexton. Ross in the corner. The tray. Thompson with the rebound. Nance with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. So nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 1. Kicks it out to Gordon. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. That shot missing. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Now here's Gordon. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. DJ Augustine's checked in for James Ennis. And Sexton drops them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Carter Williams. The pass to Augustine. Porter with a block. One-on-one fast break. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Carter Williams finds Gordon. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for Gordon.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
And Sexton slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
That's a 2 from Sexton. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
They need this, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic out. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Orlando leading by 5. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings, and it's Fultz in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. No good from Ross. Cavaliers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Sexton for 3. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Cleveland.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
They grab their own miss. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here is Love. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Love the pass to Garland. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Now here's Fultz. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Over in the corner, Isaac. No good on the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
And Orlando has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. And Fultz gets it to go.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Here's Garland, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Evan Fournier.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 1-point game. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they... And the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, each bucket's so critical.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4. Oh, my goodness! That is breathtaking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic with the bucket.
And it's real easy to see why they turn to Vucevic when the game is close. I mean, he knows how to step up in the clutch.
Back to Sexton. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. The Magic have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton for 3. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Love against Gordon. To the middle. Good!
And they do have a foul to give.
Here's Sexton.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Love. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball.